Hey guys, welcome back to the Dare Dream Motorsports YouTube channel. Today, we're going to be working on the Corvette. So, we've got a few things that we've had in the works this off season for the Corvette. And one of those is new hood vents. So, we designed up a couple of hood vents to fit the shape of the hood that we cut out last year and just ran open for the remainder of the time that we cut it out. But we have now designed a vent that we have used this general shape in the past, obviously a little smaller size, and it has worked out really well. So we're hoping it's going to do the same thing. So we've got two for the sides and two for the radiator, and we've still got to finish the radiator ducting going out of the hood. That will really help clear some hot air as well. But we had temps that were a little bit higher at a couple of tracks last year than we wanted. So we're going to go ahead and cut the two side holes out. We're going to go ahead and bend up, powder coat everything, and then get them put in. So in this video, you're going to see us powder coat them, bend it up, cut the hood, and yeah, just get everything ready for nice new vents. So let's get started. All right, guys, so step one of what we're going to do is we're going to just go ahead and take our Cleco fasteners that we use to position them. And the holes are already in the center, so that'll be the easy part. All I did was just center them up, line it up, even it out between the two hood pieces. That one's done. Those holes were already drilled, or already cut in the hood. No big deal. They're gonna look pretty cool. The side ones, though, we will need to go ahead and line these up. So this is vents that we will sell here at the shop. We've already had a couple questions. Do you sell these? Yes, we will ship them. We can ship them flat. We can ship them done up like those ones are, powder coated, or you can get them just like this, non-painted and easy to ship to anywhere. These are relatively cheap. We haven't quite decided final prices, but we think probably around 150, 170 for the pair. So pretty decent. The whole set we'd sell for a discount is $4. I do think my production ones of these, since these are just the test ones, are going to have a rounded edge. But yeah, this is a piece that you can buy here at the shop. So let's show you what we're going to do here, since this is going to be really easy to mark and measure out when it is a flat piece. So, wrong way there. We're going to go ahead and measure out exactly where we want it to be. Then what we'll do is we'll put a Cleco in here and a Cleco in here, and then we're going to just mark our line out before we bend our flaps and powder coat it. That way, when we're done here measuring it out, we can cut it out and go ahead and just draw it out, and then behind it will be a nice spot where we have our lines to cut the hole in the hood. Easy peasy from there. Then we'll have marked where our two holes need to be, and when we are done powder coating, we will just drill the rest of the holes, put it in the hole that we make. So let's go ahead and do that and kind of show you what we're going to do. All right, so step one, simply that easy. I just measured from the edge here to the edge here, the distance that I want, about 6.5 inches, roughly 1 inch off the side, and that's where we're going to put our one. And I drilled 2 holes, one in each one. I'm just going to go from here, mark it in, pull it off. That one's ready to powder coat. We'll pull those two back off. Those are ready to powder coat. Let's match it up. Same thing on this side. Just like that, other side is done. All right, next step. I'm going to use just a fine tip pen because I'm trying to get as close to the edge here as we can in the spots that we're going to cut out. And so there it is. And we're going to do the same thing up the edge here. Obviously not this little cutout. We're just looking to go to the edge of the part that's going to show. So we'll do this one as well. Try to get that a little closer. There we go. Same thing here. Push it down a little bit. All right, onto the back. This one's gonna be a little difficult. Let me set this one down. Push it down. Same thing over here. where it's at the hood, kind of the curved area. Gotta keep her pushed down so you're at a spot where it's going to make sense for you to cut that line at. This part that's here on the actual black painted portion of the hood is going to be a little rough, but we'll make it work. Okay. There we are. So, I know that we've got some people asking already, what are these things? Why do they stick up? So this is a Cleco, and what it is, just a temporary rivet. So it goes through that hole, the hole we made in the hood, and it holds it in place. And we could put one in every one of these if we wanted. What it does is it really allows it to be put down onto the panel that it's going to be put on, and able to take these back off so we can go ahead and set up where we're going to be before we're using our final, permanent rivets. So yeah, that's it. I'm going to get this other one marked off, get these pulled back off the hood, get it over to where we powder coat, start doing that. All right, guys, so I don't have my powder coating fully set up in the new shop yet, but I did set it up, my stuff up, just a little basic little setup in the corner of the fab spot over here by the lathe where it's not going to really get anything messy. Set down a piece of a old drywall, kind of catch the stuff, and we'll sweep it up later. But yeah, one is got the powder coat on it, and I'm just heating up the oven. Let me go show you what that is. You don't really need a lot to powder coat. Basic powder coat system will set you back a couple $100. And if you look over here, I've got on my plug over here, we just use an old home oven to bake it. So right now we're set up for really small stuff mostly. This hood vent will fit in there pretty nicely. But eventually we are here going to build a bigger powder coating oven. I've now got 2 of those home ones, and I'm probably going to look for a third, and then we will pull the heating elements out of it, make a big box with a insulated piece. Yeah, so we're just waiting for that to heat up. Then we'll go ahead and slide those 2 hooks on the inside of the hooks that we've made in the oven. We'll go ahead and powder coat it up, and I'll show you what it looks like when it comes out. So back in a second. Well, guys, here we are. Pulled the first one out of the oven. Still a little hot. I'm not going to touch it just yet, but I'm going to let it cool down. We'll get it over to the car and put it on. All right, guys. So first one is cooled off. Second one is still baking. Well, we're going to go ahead and get this one put in the hood. Until right up here, I had it a little thick. But for this one, that would be okay. I'm a little worried about the second one. I can see a couple spots right in this area here where I've got it pretty thick too. But let's get this one put in. Look how much better that looks. Powder coated black. Man, let's get that in. All right, so I got the back one in there that we had in, and I got the front 3 in, and you can see that the thickness that we use is nice and strong, yet still thin enough just to conform to the shape of the hood, because when this was there, it was sitting up nice and high. So let's get the rest of these put in, then we'll go take the other one out of the oven. And there we have it. First one is all down and conforms real nicely to the hood. All right, let's go take the other one out of the oven, get the other center one done. We'll cut the 2 holes out for the second, or for the outside. All right, second one is out and cooled down, and I have placed the front and back ones. Here you can kind of see what I was talking about. It's a little thick there and a little thick there. Touch up here, but that's not super bad. But this spot here and that spot there is a little thicker than I want. However, for us probably getting some debris and such, causing little nicks in them anyways, that will be just fine. So we'll get this one put down, cut the holes in the other one. All right, guys, so it's the next day. We've got the other 2 vents powder coated. Get these up out of the way and kind of show you what we're going to do here. So what we're going to do is we've got our line now taped out that we need to cut out. And this is going to do two things. One, going to show us the rest of the line from where we put our 3 marks at from the 3 holes. And it'll protect this paint when we're actually cutting this out. So what I've gone and just drilled a pilot hole here. Move this one out of the way here. And another pilot hole here in this corner. And so what we're going to do is we're just going to take our jigsaw and we'll go through that hole and then up. And we'll do another one. We'll go down. We're just going to cut this box out. The same thing on both sides. I'll show you what it looks like. Alright, and so here's what I'm talking about. So we drilled our pilot hole. We went and cut up to here. Went down, up to here. We'll drill another one in this corner. We'll go to here. Go to here. We'll knock the 2 pieces out. And then we'll just come back and finish up to that corner, to that corner, that corner, and that corner. Let's wrap this one up. Well, guys, one hole is done. And as you can tell, the vent is now going to sit in there real nicely. And because we've got our hole here and our hole here already drilled from when we had it sitting there, it'll be real easy to mock it up. So let's go ahead and match that to the other side. There we have it, guys. Both are done. We're going to go ahead, get the tape peeled off, get it cleaned up. We'll rivet the other 2 in. And we're done with this job other than clean up the bags under the hood. So guys, one side is in and riveted in. Let's get this other side in. Well, there we go, guys. This project's done other than clean up. We'll wipe it down, get it clean, remove the bags, clean up the engine bay a little bit. And then you'll be able to see this car at February 8th. We're doing a little get together. But yeah, why not? That looks real good. And it should add to a bunch of cooling for the car this year.